The hand of Yahweh was on me, and I was brought out in the spirit of Yahweh, and he placed me in the midst of the valley, and it was full of bones. He made me pass over them around and around, and behold, very many on the face of the valley, and behold, they were very dry. He said to me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I said, Lord Yahweh, you yourself know. He said to me, Prophesy over these bones, and say to them, Dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus says Lord Yahweh to these bones, Behold, I am sending breath into you, and you will live. I will place on you sinew, and I will cause flesh to go over you, and I will spread skin over you, and I will put breath in you, and you will live, and you will know that I am Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied there was a sound, and behold, a quaking, and the bones came together, bone to bone. And I looked, and behold, sinews were on them, and flesh went up and covered them, and skin was over them, but there was no breath in them. He said to me, Prophesy to the breath. Prophesy, Son of man, prophesy, and say to the breath, Thus says Lord Yahweh, Come from the four winds, breath, and breathe on these slain, and they will live. And I prophesied as I was commanded, and the breath came over them, and they lived. And they stood on their feet, a very, very great army. And he said to me, Son of man, these bones are all the house of Israel. Behold, they are saying, Our bones are dry, and our hope is destroyed, and we ourselves are cut off. Therefore prophesy, and say to them, Thus says Lord Yahweh, Behold, I will open your graves, and I will raise you up from your graves, my people, and I will bring you into the land of Israel. And you will know that I am Yahweh when I open your graves, and raise you up from your graves, my people. I will set my breath in you, and you will live, for I am Yahweh. I have spoken, and I will act, utters Yahweh. Yahweh spoke to me, You, son of man, take for yourself one stick, and write on it, For Judah and for the sons of Israel. And take another stick, its companion, and write on it, For Joseph, the tree of Ephraim, and all the house of Israel accompanying him. And bring them together one to one, for a stick for yourself, and it will be one stick in your hand. And when the sons of your people say to you, Will you not tell us what these are? Speak to them, Thus says Lord Yahweh, I am taking the tree of Joseph in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel accompanying it, and I will set over them the tree of Judah, and I will make them one stick, and they will be one in my hand. When the sticks that you wrote on with your hand are before their eyes, then speak to them, Thus says Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am taking the sons of Israel from among the nations where they went, and I will gather them from the surrounding area, and I will bring them to their land. I will make them one nation in the land, in the mountains of Israel, and there will be one king to rule over all of them. They will not again be two nations, and they will not again be divided into two kingdoms. They will not again be defiled by their idols and their abominations and all their rebellions, and I will save them from all their backslidings in which they have sinned. I will purify them, and they will be my people, and I myself will be their God. David my servant will be king over them, and there will be one shepherd for all of them, and they will walk in my judgments, and they will keep my statutes and do them. They will dwell on the land that I gave to my servant Jacob, in which your fathers dwelled, and they themselves will dwell on it, and their sons and their grandsons forever. And David my servant will be their leader forever. I will make with them a covenant of peace. It will be an eternal covenant with them. I will place them there, and I will make them numerous, and I will set my sanctuary in their midst forever. My dwelling will be with them, and I will be their God, and they themselves will be my people. And the nations will know that I am Yahweh, the one sanctifying Israel, when my sanctuary is in their midst forever. Ezekiel 37.